Hi guys, welcome back. Well, I'm continuing my little fall series with talking about the blushes and the eyeshadows, kind of that are going to be my go-to for fall, deepening things up a little bit. I did film this makeup look here. Hopefully it turned out because my camera cut out a couple times. So if it did turn out, then obviously you'll see that. If not, I'll try to redo it again. So let's start with blushes. And by the way, I've already done my fall lip picks. I will link that video below if you've not seen that. So as far as blush, what I'm wearing today, now I do have a couple things layered, but the main color I put on kind of over top of it. This is going to definitely be a staple for me. Really loving this one. This is the MAC blush in Breath of Plum. A really pretty, just plummy color. This is a sheer tone. So it goes on really nicely. There it is right there. Very pretty. I think a lot of you would love this one. It's very easy to wear. I just keep mine, this is cubic by the way. I just keep mine in this little small Z palette. Another one that I kind of wear all throughout the year, but definitely I'll be bringing it back out more now that the weather has cooled. That is the Lorac, and this is the Baked Matte Satin Blush in Velvet Rope. This one is just an absolutely gorgeous blush. Definitely has like a satin sheen finish to it. Really, really pretty. So there is that. A little bit brighter than the Breath of Plum, so it is right here. But still just a really pretty fall color. Next is one I have talked about for years. It's probably made it into my all-time favorite blushes. I can't remember for sure, but I always talk about it this time of year. That is the e.l.f. Mellow Mauve. Really love this. You can get this Eyes Lips Face website or at Target. It's $3. Just a really gorgeous color for fall. So there's that one swatched. And here it is at the top. Definitely one of my all-time favorite blushes. Really love this one. I think a lot of you would like this as well. Next would be a blush from Rimmel, and I actually got this last year, and I know several of you said these didn't show up on you that well. They do have a few different colors. This shows up on me really well. I really like it this time of year. This is in the #1 light. It's the Match Perfection blush, and as you can see, it just has 3 different shades of blush. So basically this would be in the dark, then it has a middle shade. I just blend everything together. Again, just a beautiful mauve-y shade of blush. That's kind of the color I go towards this time of year. So there it is on my finger. And it's this one right here. This is one of those, I believe when I first got it, I said it didn't swatch really great, so don't just go on the swatches alone, but it translates to the cheeks really nicely, and again, I think it looks really pretty, and it shows up on me. I really like this one a lot. Last would be a blush from Milani. This is their Baked Blushes. I don't wear this one much throughout the year because it's a little bright for me, but I feel like I can get away with it a little more this time of year. This is in the color, it's 03 Berry Amore. And what I really like about this one is it has that really nice gold veining. It's definitely a berry color, but that gold veining is just really pretty. Again, this time of year, I just think it looks great. So there's that one. And because of the gold veining, to me, it gives it kind of like a bronzy peach color almost. So you can definitely see this one has more of almost like a peach tone. Like I said, that bronze or gold veining running through it is just a really pretty color. And as far as a brush, I've still just been using the Sonia Kashuk. This is the #2 blush brush. I like it. There's probably better ones out there, the worse. I mean, it's okay, but just want to let you know what I've been using. Next, we're going to talk about some MAC eyeshadows, and I'll show you kind of all my eye picks. Most of them are palettes, but these are some single shadows. Just colors I like to bring out this time of year. So I would probably say my #1 deeper crease color from MAC is definitely Mystery. It's been an all-time favorite of mine for such a long time. It's just a nice plummy brown color. So there's that. Very, very pretty. Next would be Handwritten. This is a little bit deeper shade, and it definitely has more of that kind of plummy burgundy undertone a little bit. There it is. You can see it's definitely more burgundy plum than this is a little more brown. This does have a slight kind of purple undertone to it when you put it on. It's not just a plain brown, but love these shades for sure. Another really pretty one this time of year is Sketch. It's definitely that plummy purple. And there's Sketch. So what I do this time of year is just basically mix them in with my regular neutrals from MAC, like Wedge, you know, or Cork. I also like Omega, so, you know, if you don't be afraid of the deeper colors, you can definitely make them work. So going into palettes now, definitely one that probably gets neglected other parts of the year. I bring it out here and there, but I definitely try to use it more this time of year would be the Urban Decay Naked. This is the original. It just has really great shades for this time of year. I pretty much use all of them except for this one. This color just doesn't look good on me. You know, a lot of grays and blacks show up kind of blue on me anyway, and this being that color doesn't work. But I really love Dark Horse. That's probably one of my favorites. Hustle is a great one as well. I mean, you can't go wrong really with every single shade in here. It's just a really great fall palette. So keeping with Urban Decay, we'll talk about my latest one. That is the Naked Basics 2. If you're looking for more of just a matte eye, I really love all these. You can get all kind of different looks. And again, this palette will go with other palettes if you just want to add in some neutrals. So I've really been enjoying this. It looks great, especially if I want to wear a darker lip and I'll just do more of a neutral eye one day. Really love this one. I don't think talking about any eyeshadow palette or eyeshadows will be complete for me without talking about the Too Faced Natural Eyes. This has been my hands down all-time favorite palette for as long as I can remember, ever since I purchased it. To me, these shades are just perfect any time of year, but definitely you can get some great fall looks because there, you know, are some golds and more rosy gold tones. You also have, you know, your deep browns. You can just get all kind of looks out of this, but love this one every time of year. But I'll try some different looks now that it's fall from this one. Last would be my Sonia Kashuk Matte Palette. I used this a lot last year when I first bought it. Didn't use it a ton spring and summer, but I know now that we're getting into the cooler months again, I will definitely start using it. It's just a great matte palette. Beautiful shades. Again, you have some of those kind of purples, burgundies, the deeper brown, some rust colors. This is just an absolutely great palette for any time of year, but especially I think for fall. So I hope that gave you some ideas of maybe things you already have to pull out and use, or maybe things you want to go get. Definitely leave me a comment letting me know like what some of your favorite fall eyeshadows are. I would definitely love to know, and definitely blushes too. Be on the lookout for more fall themed videos. I plan to do a cooking video here in the next week or so, so definitely look for that. I will put any of the fall videos I've already recorded listed below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. And sweep in. This is the part lately I feel like